Test, test, test. Everyone is over there. Hello. How are we all doing? Oh my goodness. I'm here. I'm streaming. New year, new me. New year. What do they say? Is it new year, new me? It's me once again in 2026. And there's a notification. What has changed is that there is a new lens on this camera, so it probably looks a little different. You know, I don't think anyone would have noticed unless I said it. And oh my god, the Evangelion plans are cemented, but we'll figure this out. Anyway, secondary NT is commenting. Huh? It's a little late, kid. That is true, but it is Friday, technically an hour and a half ago, so I meant to stream today. It'll be short, because I have more things that I need to do tonight, more videos I need to record, more episodes I need to watch. Oh my goodness, it never ends. But let's go through Twitter. I don't think I've tweeted anything recently. Let's see. We looked at all these. The digest, I'm pretty sure I talked about. Streaming tomorrow. Yeah, we streamed. The channel retrospective we did. Streamed in 5 hours. No, that was today. Wait, I guess maybe the channel retrospective I haven't talked about. But yeah, true. I published this thing. My plans for this year, which I have started. It is very funny because I have videos scheduled. So I completely forgot the past 2 days that I actually had videos coming out. And then I'd get like notifications of like this. I think someone left a comment on this. I was like, whoa, what the hell? Where'd this comment come from? Anyway. So no Twitter updates. Ari, I don't hate you anymore. It's a new year and it's time for a great 12 months. That's good. You know, I didn't even know you hated me. So all is well, I guess. I've got to be up for work in 6 hours. Well, that's your own problem. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, this stream will be very short. Oh my goodness, my mic's wire fell off. All right, there we go. What is this? Evangelion's 30th anniversary? Oh my goodness, we're timing it perfectly with this. I don't care. Didn't it come out in 1997? Wait. No, 1995. Okay. Wow. Wouldn't that make it the 29th anniversary? Or the 31st anniversary or something? I don't know. All is well, thank you. That's a song for a movie I recommended on your website. Well, I don't know anything about songs. Star Wars Andor Season 2 trailer? I'm good. I'm gonna watch the show. I don't need to watch a trailer for it. Why do I have so many notifications? Okay. Okay. I have no plan for the stream. There is, if I have absolutely nothing to do, I will be doing a Chainsaw Man character tier list because that's a miscellaneous video that I have to put on my schedule eventually for January. But I probably won't record it because I'm sure we'll find something very interesting to talk about. I have also had my first Naruto discussion with Clown Entertainment, but please, no Naruto spoilers. I don't want to know anything. But that did happen. And that'll be coming out in the next few days sometime when I make a thumbnail for Kyle, I guess. Anyway. I don't think I have any videos either on this list, do I? It's time to start searching for videos. Rizzo's Remaining Mysteries. Some Star Wars thing, which I think we watched. What on earth is this? The OP for ReZero. One thing that happened last time on stream is that I reacted to... Oh my god, it's my video. I reacted to the Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 trailer. And it blocked the stream. I don't know what... I don't know why they want people to watch... Like, don't want people to watch it. It's the same thing with the first trailer where when I recorded a full, like, reaction video, then I had to cut out the reaction bit because they didn't want any reactions. So, what a sad thing. Is this that new show that looks like the Mushoku Tensei studio? No, something else. Anyway. So we've done the My Hero tier list. I can knock that off. Chainsaw Man tier list. We've done the One Piece figuring out stuff. Get ideas. We already did that. JJK trailer. Guys, I have nothing. We need to, like, have plans for these streams going forward. Anime is so fucking back. And it's great news. That is true. There was a bunch of Kaguya stuff that I've just missed. So apparently, firstly, there's the movie I haven't seen. And apparently there was the special that was announced, I thought, very recently. But apparently that already came out. Because Heath was saying he couldn't find it or something. So I need to watch that. Or maybe he didn't say he couldn't find it. Maybe he was complaining about it. I don't know. Or someone was complaining about it. You know, I have no idea who I'm talking about at this point. And I think they announced something else as well, like another movie or another like sequel or something. So I'm excited for that. What is this? Our 2025 obsession.
Rewind, if you may.
A rewind, which is on everything nowadays.
Exactly.
If somehow you are the owner of this podcast and you are listening to my very words right now, increase the volume. Okay, we need to be louder.
TNMP.
Okay, no, actually, I take that back. That was very loud. Okay, anyway. Ay. That's the Legend of Hey 2. I also recommended that to you, huh? That is true. Look back. True, look back, the anime. Even more links. Sherlock's The Abominable Bride is a nightmare only I remember. No, I remember that. And it was kind of boring. And very bad. Let's see.
You guys are gonna have to forgive me if I still sound sick.
Oh my god, we have a content warning. We can skip that.
Sherlock's The Abominable Bride in theaters with my mom. I remember liking it at the time. I would have been 14. But once I went back through the plot points I could conjure in my mind, I thought...
How old was I when I watched Sherlock? I was 19, right? Surely. Or maybe... No, I was in high school, so I probably would be 17? I think I watched either right after the Season 2 finale aired or right before Season 3 started. So either way, roughly when I was, what, 14, 15? No. Something like that. Okay, so I guess I'm the same age as this person, roughly.
That sounds kind of bad, actually. Like, weirdly bad. So I asked my mom if she remembered it, or remembered it being weird, and she went, oh, God. So that was definitely an answer. It seems like it was received generally favorably at the time, but a lot of the actual discussion I found online anymore just revolved around asking for clarification on just about every plot detail, so that wasn't a good sign either. On top of that, no one in real life that I talked to even remembered that this existed. Like, I asked around my friend group, and especially to someone who I knew was way more into the show than I was at the time, and they had no idea what I was talking about. In retrospect, it does almost...
What's that? This is not a lore I've ever heard. People forgot about the Abominable Bride? That's very interesting. Okay. That's like forgetting about Doctor Who Christmas specials. Okay.
Must feel like a lost media case. Like, this was a nightmare that only I had, and I guess my mom too. I'll be real, I had a general idea of what I was going to say about this movie based on my memories. There were bits I could remember that made a nice little tiny...
Is it gonna be boring? But thank God, Kyle has sent even more interesting videos. For instance, a video I think we watched last time on stream, or I watched off stream.
Never let anyone tell you you can't.
2025's best anime, and I think we looked at it, and Takobi's Original Sin was like number 4, right? Well, Zenshu was number 4. Where was Takobi? Number 3? Yeah, there we go. So I've seen 2 of the top 10 anime, pretty crazy. And I'm sure some of the honorable mentions, where Chainsaw Man I'm sure was mentioned. Anyway, we're excited. Oh my god, JJK Season 3 is coming soon. Shonen's most tragic love story. Wow, lovely. Let's see. Spoilers for Chainsaw Man, guys.
I like it when a romantic partner continues to exist as a kind of curse. For everyone who watched the Reze arc.
Oh, just to say, guys, oh my goodness. Because I've been setting up, like, I had to change my camera settings and stuff for this lens, and, you know, a bunch of random settings stuff I had to change. Oh my god. If you're making a video, either reviewing a product, or telling someone how to use the product, or like how to fix an issue with it, you don't need an intro. You don't need to be like, yo, what's up, guys? See you, I'm glad to see you from the last... You don't need one of those, okay? Just skip to exactly what you want to tell me and just tell me. Oh my goodness, it's so annoying.
I'd be glad if the presence of Reze remained in your mind as a lingering curse.
And if you're making a video essay, you most likely don't need an intro. Sometimes they can be good. This was fine, but okay.
Chainsaw Man's new movie, the second entry for the anime, didn't just arrive, it exploded onto the scene. It was bombastic, it was tragic, it was a cinematic experience like none other, and at the heart of all of it stood Reze. It's been years since I first read this arc in the manga, but watching it unfold on the big screen hit me like a truck. Fujimoto's words could not be more accurate. This movie has haunted my thoughts ever since the credits first rolled. Something about Reze's story just works, and I think this arc is one of the best written, visually stunning, and exciting tragic love stories in not just shonen, but all of anime. But that doesn't mean it can't have some fun too. The opening with Iris out is one of the first things that grabs you. I don't know what devil Fujimoto contracted with to consistently get these absurdly high quality, high effort anime openings and endings, but he's currently 2 for 2 for openings and 13 for 13 on endings. At first, it just seems like another banger song by Kenshi Yonezu over a montage of Denji and Aki dragging power.
Oh my god, what else is there to it? I'm so curious.
To work, but it evolves into a full opening. We have Pochita playing DDR, movie references just like Kickback, Aki joining Power and Denji this time with the Madison dance. I haven't watched that many anime films, but I'm pretty sure 2 2-minute 30 full anime opening sequence is not normal, but it
I don't know. How long was that Your Name opening? It was... I don't know why they do it. Your Name, Rupee. 2 minutes? 2 minutes and 20 seconds? I don't know. I feel like there are probably... I haven't seen that many anime movies, just like this guy, but the only other one I've seen very recently had a very long opening.
feels like it fits perfectly, because it not only serves as a reintroduction for the characters, but it also is the perfect way to get you hyped up for what's to come.
Also, I don't know if I agree with this at all. I love Iris Out, okay? I think it's really, really cool. I don't like the music video, but I like the actual scene from the actual movie. I've seen it like a million times. But I don't know if it works in the actual context of the movie, where it's like kind of taking you out of it. Like, I like the, it is good that it does the Mushoku Tensei thing of like bridging the actual events and or the plot, like using music and stuff, and that's kind of cool. But it is just like weirdly like abstract and like it kind of takes away from the rest of it. I don't know. It's kind of exciting, I guess, if it's your like rewatch time. But on the first watch, it's just like, why are we spending so much time on this? You know. Anyway. I saw a reaction video to Rezark where someone said exactly that. I think one of the reactors was like, why, like, oh my god, we're wasting time, 2 minutes on this. And all the comments were like, how can you say that we're wasting time? We're bridging the events of the episode here. And everyone was really, really mad, and it was very funny. Anyway. The stream going to be blocked again? Luckily not, because this is a YouTube video, and if they have it in here, then my YouTube video will also not be blocked. So we love it. Did you celebrate New Year's with Blind Wave like Miller? Absolutely not. And it was very, very funny when Miller sent the... For context, Blind Wave is a reaction channel. They were celebrating their... I don't even know what they were doing. They were doing some, like... They were trying to make money. And the way they did that was like, we're going to keep streaming until the timer goes out. And every time you donate money, the stream goes longer. And then I think at the end, they thank people for being generous, when I don't think generosity had much to do with it. It was very funny. But... They did this. I think apparently it might still be going. Is that what this timer is? Probably not. It had to have ended right now, by now, right? But it says 116th hour, so I don't know. Anyway, that's the context. Mill the Killer on New Year's Day. He sent a great screenshot of Blind Wave celebrating New Year's, the new year, and it was just very exciting. So, you know, we love that. The way I celebrated was I went to Film Buff's Patreon, and I got his great message, and I sent that. So... Where is it? Let's see. Can I access it if I'm not a member? No, I can't. But I assure you guys, this Happy New Year message was very heartfelt. It revealed some of his plans for next year. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a big year for Film Buff if those plans are true. But did I celebrate New Year's with Blind Wave? Absolutely not. The only time, like every now and then I would check in on their stream just to see if it did like miss the timer thing, because it would be very funny if that happened. But it didn't. Misdirecting his praise. Me? This person? I don't know. Does EliteAri really not know what a subathon is? Well, I assume what I just described, now that you've said the word for it. I've heard of the word subathon. I assume that's what it is. It is very weird to make it like people are donating out of generosity, as that's like a thing. But yeah. EliteAri is a Blind Wave anti-fan. No, I love it, Blind Wave. Blind Wave's great. Blind Wave is like one of my biggest inspirations for like YouTubing. Alongside this random gamers video where they made like a compilation of all these cool gamers noises, and I was like, whoa, that's cool, I want to make videos.
The first arc of the movie, Denji's date with Makima, is one of the most iconic chapters from the manga, and Mappa did a beautiful job adapting it. You might have picked it up earlier, but in this scene you really notice the shift in style from Season 1. Season 1 had a bit of a controversy because of its style being overly cinematic.
Oh, boring video. If they're gonna talk about discourse, I don't care. Anyway, I'm the only one who can talk about discourse, okay? The YouTuber was praising Fujimoto for all the OPs and EDs. That's because Fujimoto he likes movies, and movies are what was inspiring the entire Chainsaw Man anime, and therefore he is responsible for it. I have no idea. They did it to make money. Did they? Oh my god. They did it because they loved the fans. No, they did it because they just didn't want to watch One Piece, and they were hoping that they wouldn't have to. Because the reward for getting to some day or something on this subathon means that they are going to react to One Piece, and I think they did. We finally made it! Alabasta Saga begins! True. This will be me in, like, I don't know, 6 months from now. I'm on episode 22 of Naruto, no biggie. I'm on episode 20 of Naruto. Okay. Question about live stream and watching it back. I loved what I have seen so far from the live stream. Is there a way to watch each individual segment back, or is everything stitched together? YouTube VODs. Wait, they're on YouTube? I didn't even know they were streaming on YouTube. I would definitely... Well, I've been going to Twitch, which is a website that I hate.
Hey, guys.
Okay, I don't know why I thought they'd be streaming here. Okay. This is interesting. They do, like, live... They leave the VODs up for their, like, reactions. I feel like it's a terrible idea, but interesting. YouTube VODs should be all in about 12-hour segments, so it will be 3 segments together, and that's all for now. It will be a little while, but some of the segments will be getting smaller, edited highlight videos coming later on. Wow. We're learning so much about Blindwave. Also, on my left monitor right now, I see 37, The Maltese Falcon, 1941, from Kyle Entertainment's ranking everything I consumed in 2025. Alright, anyway. ETA on Stranger Things 5, X7, and 8. True, it's right here. Oh my god, 7 and 8. They're already out. Why is the reaction 3 hours long? Oh wait, I guess maybe the episodes are like super long? I haven't looked at it yet. I'm going to be watching this soon. I just need a bit more time, okay? I've got a lot on my plate right now. To get early One Piece reactions, we need to keep the stream alive until afternoon on New Year's Day. Wow. Fake out double death standards, true. Okay. Why is my Doctor Who video being recommended here? I guess it just knows how well this would be a video for me to watch specifically. Fujimoto only like 1 out of every 10 movies. No, you're thinking of Makima. I spent like 1 hour watching Steven videos today, so good. Yeah, what was the appeal? What did you like so much about them? Did you like my ranking, EliteAri? Kyle said a bunch of dumb things about the prequels. I think everything else is like fine so far. It is funny how allergic he is to sincerity, but I don't know where that comes from or what that is inspired by, but it is what it is. And then he talked about video games a little bit, and I was bored. But I'm still making it through. Okay. So that was a video. Tatsuki Fujimoto, weirdo or genius? Let's find out.
I'm caught up on Chainsaw Man. I've read
Same.
Fire Punch. I've read and watched Look Back. I've read Goodbye
Same.
Fairy. I've read and just listened to the song.
Oh my god, same.
And with its recent anime anthology release, I've now seen all of the 17 by 26
Same. Oh my god.
one-shots. Besides his first 2 unpublished one-shots.
Now, have I consumed anything else beyond this? I don't think so. Does he have any work beyond this? I guess technically I looked at that website that people claim is his, and I looked at some stuff on there, so maybe that counts.
I've seen every published work that Fujimoto has to offer at the time of the recording of this video. And I only have one thing to say. What the hell is wrong with Tatsuki Fujimoto? A genius storyteller, or a very, very, very lucky weirdo. Tatsuki Fujimoto is a hopeless romantic who hates the fact that he's a hopeless romantic. And in the end, I guess that's really all that matters. Hot take. You see, I think when discussing the greatest mangaka of all time, we should exclude the ones that don't have multiple published successful series or one-shots. I'm not saying the ones that don't aren't good, I'm just saying that I'm focused on a certain category of mangaka right now. So when everything Fujimoto touched was either getting an anime or the premium first to be translated manga haul, I wanted to lock in and see what all the buzz was about. And everything he has worked on is just okay to me. I wouldn't say anything that I watched or read was bad, but none of them scored higher than a 7 out of 10 for me, with that score going to Chainsaw Man. But I kept coming back. I kept reading, I kept clicking. And no, this
This is interesting.
isn't so I could brag online about how I've seen it all, like consuming media as some type of competition. I could care less about that. If I didn't like his work, I would have dropped it ages ago. What kept me was pure curiosity. Because throughout my viewing, I couldn't tell if this man was a genius storyteller or a very, very, very lucky weirdo. And though we don't have time to go through all his works, I'm not that type of video essay channel. However, if you do want longer videos, let me know. Instead, 2 common themes seem to be on Fujimoto's mind every time he picks up a pen. Romance/close relationships, and cannibalism. Or just active eating humans. Are you starting to understand why I'm confused between a good writer?
I'm trying to think. Because Fujimoto is like, I don't know anything about him really, but like, like the way the person in the video is talking about, like the way they not exaggerate, the way they're like saying how weird he is, like feels so like I don't like it. Where it's like I almost certainly don't agree with it, but I do think it's like the stories can be unconventional. That's probably a better word. I don't think they're that weird. Like, this feels like the same thing where people say, like, oh my god, guys, you can't handle, like, an anime version of Fire Punch because it's, like, really weird, guys. And I'm like, is it? Like, it's not really that weird. It's, like, unconventional, but it's not, like, do anything too crazy. I don't know. I don't know, it just kind of bothers me sometimes. What can I say? I learned so much about the BTS facts. What does that mean? BTS facts? I love the prequels. No, you don't. You said that. I don't even know what you said. You said something. You said just a lot of dumb things, bad opinions. I should rewatch them. True. It's Fujimoto's political identity now. What, being weird? True.
Or lucky weirdo. Tatsuki Fujimoto is a hopeless romantic who hates the fact that he's a hopeless
Now this is some cool editing. This is a good idea. I should try something like this one day.
romantic, and I will explain no further. Well, no, that's not true. You see the link to the video. It's like with each story, this man is fighting with himself to either give in to romance or tear it down completely. Chainsaw Man is an obvious one, especially after the Reze movie. But those same themes
Okay, 800 views. For a second, I thought this was going to say like 800,000 views, but okay, 800 views. We love
can be
it.
found
We
in
respect the hustle. Small channel, you know.
Love is Blind, Shikaku, Mermaid Rhapsody, and even Sasaki Stop a Bullet. The amount of times this man has started a story with the main character already in love or falling in love within the first 3 minutes is very telling. Yet these romance stories never go the way you expect. Instead of just writing a straight-up romance, Fujimoto always included something extra, something that negatively affects our protagonist's feelings. As if he's drilling into the audience that romantic love always comes at a cost. In Mermaid Rhapsody, Toshihide falls in love with Shizu, a mermaid, except that mermaids in this world are known to eat humans. Yeah, we're gonna circle back to this one. In Love is Blind, Ibuki is trying to confess, yet literally everything you can think of and some things that you can't try to get in his way. In Sasaki Stop the Bullet, he's in love with his teacher, but then a guy with a gun comes into the classroom trying to assault her. In Shikaku, she's a psychopathic assassin who falls in love with a vampire. Need I go on? Romance doesn't come easy in Fujimoto's work, but it's always there, along with a bunch of sexual innuendos. Y'all say this man is not horny, that people just need to look deeper into his themes, and I'll give you this. He's not just horny. But he's horny. But if you haven't seen the rest of his one-shots, contrary to what Chainsaw Man will have you believe, not all of them have sad endings. And this is where I see this internal struggle with romance in his work. In some, he rips it from us, like with Reze. I'll never forgive him for that. And in others, he takes us through the highs and lows, but leaves us on a hopeful message. I can't say he covers a variety of romantic relationships. A lot of these couples could be the exact same character, but I can say he is very fickle when it comes to the outcome. Mr. I Love It When the protagonist and heroine don't end up together doesn't always deliver in that aspect. And it gets you wondering, why? Of course, I can only speculate because I haven't talked to the man myself, but I'm not seeing the die-hard lover of romantic tragedy his fans claim he is. Looking back at his full body of work, I see a writer choosing between two outcomes. A writer who sometimes aims to learn from his sadness, and at other times appreciates the happiness he's been blessed with. But again, romance.
Okay. I mean, this seems like a decent video. What is the C word? Crazy? Creative? Oh, cannibalism. Okay. Interesting. What else are they? Oh, true. He's a mastermind. I didn't even consider that. He's not weird or a genius. He's just a mastermind. All right. Dungeon Meshi is darker than you think. How Freerun united the anime community. How's Freerun doing these days? My anime list. Top anime. Is the Chainsaw Man movie still in number 2? Or is it finally fallen off in the way that it probably should? No, it's still number 2. Pretty crazy. Freerun is, of course, still number 1. Oh my god, I haven't gone through Kyle Entertainment's like plans for next year yet. Is he going to say that he's going to watch Freerun the anime, or is he going to read the boring manga and then have no views that he can possibly get from his content that he's going to make from it? Because people don't care about the manga, they care about the anime. My goodness. Anyway. I'm going to sleep, EliteAri. Make sure the stream is super fun for me to watch tomorrow. Don't worry, it won't be. And it'll also end pretty soon, because I have a million things to do. And I'm doing this out of obligation that I said that I'll do this once a week. So here we are. The best shonen no one knows about. World Trigger review. The anime with no main character. I want to watch this, I think. Is it? No, this is a different one. I thought this was the one on my website. Or is it? It kind of looks like it. My teen romantic comedy. Was it Akebi? Yeah, Akebi's sailor uniform. No, that's a different character. It just looks like a... Anyway. Lovely. I'll never watch the anime. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's like your perfect opportunity to watch something that has like modern animation, like of the best caliber. It's like it's one of the best animated shows that's like ever been made. It's got a dub. You could like watch the dub and be like, wow, I'm watching a modern dub. It gets views. Like, I don't know why you want views. You would probably have a contrarian opinion to most people, and you know, people would just flock around you, I'm sure. I don't know why you wouldn't. But yeah. Okay, that's me. 17 views. Oh my god, I'm booming. This was at 3 views before. Any comments? 1 comment. Oh my god. Bakugo was cool until he cried like a B word. That's funny because it's like the basically the opposite of what I said. We love that. Life after trauma, true. There was some like Tyrone Magnus thing that caught my attention. Oops. Oh, Wonder Man. That's right. I heard about this. I should watch the trailer for this. I have no idea what this is. Wonder Man. Marvel Television's Wonder Man. Let's see.
You got this, man. You just gotta go out there and crush it.
This is like a famous actor, right? I feel like I recognize this guy. Why do I... Is not the guy from Get Out, is he? Not... Oh, so not Get Out. Sorry, Jesus. Us, right? The dad from...
A superhero
I don't like reading this stuff. It's just too difficult. Fighting superhero fatigue.
remake. Not exactly what we'd expect from an Oscar-winning director.
This is the role. It's everything. If I get this close and I miss,
I'm gonna need you to sign this to confirm you don't have superpowers.
yeah.
I need to be in this movie.
Zah! I was born to play this character.
Acting is the sum of everything you've experienced. The joy, sadness, loss, heartbreak.
The Department of Damage Control considers Simon Williams an extraordinary threat.
What?
Are you gonna use super speed or what?
I'm gonna use my car, Trevor.
Does that mean you do or do not have super speed?
Let's go!
Well, that looked like half boring, half bad comedy, and half like, wow, this could actually be really good. So I don't know anything about that. But I guess we'll find out whenever this comes out, which is, what, January 27th. Maybe I'll watch it. Probably not, though. I guess I'll probably wait to see what people think about it. Well, Marvel still makes stuff. Isn't that crazy? Besides those trailers that I've watched, they've been pretty bad. But you know what? I'm not a MCU hater. I actually like the MCU. Happy New Year's, everyone. Yes, Happy New Year's. Uh-oh. What is this? Am I even still live? I probably am. Okay, it's gone. YouTube was mad at me. It said that we have detected you watching someone else's content and we will shut down your stream soon. Oh my goodness. Well, thank God. I've not gone yet. This is why we should never react to trailers, because why on earth would they want us to watch stuff they're promoting? Damn, they superhero movie about a superhero acting in a movie about superheroes. You know what? I don't know if I even picked up any essence of the premise of this at all. He's a superhero. He's in a movie, and the Mandarin's in it. I don't know. I don't like the Mandarin guy, by the way. Not the actor, like just the character. Also, who is this guy? Why do I recognize him? What do I know him from? It's gonna be something where I'm like, how did I not recognize this? Wonder Man actor. Wait, do I really just not know him from anything? Watchmen? Oh, is he Dr. Manhattan in Watchmen? Yeah, wait, Mr. Manhattan? Oh my God, what's his name? It's not Dr. Manhattan, is it? Mr. Manhattan. Oh, it is. Watchmen. Man, that was what an interesting show Watchmen was. Oh my goodness. Great. Is IMDb down? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. We will shut down your stream soon. Apparently you're shutting down the whole internet. This isn't good. Oh my God, YouTube is personally going to kill you. I hope not. Why would this happen? Why are they doing this to me? I need to know. Is this Dr. Manhattan? What else is he in? Where is this? Korea. Black Mirror. Oh, he's the guy in Striking Vipers. Okay, I also recognize him from that. Oh yeah, Dr. Manhattan in Watchmen. True. Man, I would love a season 2 of that show. Holy. Agent Smith in The Matrix Resurrections? Okay, interesting. I guess he's not the guy from Us. Greatest Showman. Interesting. IMDb is down. I know. It's so sad. They coming for you like Steam support. What's wrong with Steam support? I don't think I've ever interacted with Steam support, to be fair. What is this? Oh, they're opening in. I just saw this. Oh my goodness. Moon Knight is like so surprisingly popular, both in terms of like just the popularity of the show and like the trailers and stuff, and reaction series to it get like a lot of views, or at least at the time they did. But it's such like a. I was not a big fan of this. It is very surprising how popular it is. Oh my god.
Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. I'm recording this pretty much on the eve of the end of 2025, after my stream, and before, which ended around 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and before I go out for dinner for a bit of a New Year's dinner with...
What on earth is this giant poster? What is it of? Like, is it some anime thing, or is it like a piece of art? Like, what is that? Wow. What else can we recognize? Can we recognize anything? That's Arcane. Victor and Jace. I mean, that could also be Arcane. That's Gurren Lagann. That's Hunter x Hunter. More Hunter x Hunter. One Piece. Berserk. Oh my goodness, I'm recognizing everything. I don't know. It's like you guys, you gotta recognize all this stuff on the wall, even though it's blurred now. Wait, what if I like get out of the way? Is it like clear now? So look at this, look at like autofocuses, isn't that crazy? Oh my goodness. Anyway. Alright. Who's this Eddie hates anime and Eddie hates reactions guy? I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, this? Oh, we'll see, we'll click on it.
Will gush about it when given any opportunity. It's fantastic. It's utterly and completely, I believe, late March. Full of quality. Full of quality. A lot of the arcs, A Real Man's World, Sugar Mountain.
That was delivered just like Film Buff.
Etc. The ideals within. So cool. The first part of it, I became...
Guys, by the way, if anyone not keeping track of the great Film Buff lore, he has finished... at least the main story of Steins Gate. He hasn't, I don't think he's watched the final, like, episode, like, the OVA or whatever that came out afterwards, but he has watched the whole series. I watched the full-length reactions to the last 2 episodes, and it was very funny because in the discussion section for one of them, he was talking about how, like, when he brings back Attack on Titan, it's going to be this crazy thing. He's going to, like, change it up, and he's going to make, like, a recap video, and then he's going to, like, when he records the discussion section, he's going to be in front of the camera this time, and he's, like... He's changing it all up for Attack on Titan. It's all gonna be next year's gonna be crazy, guys. That's what Film Buff keeps telling me. I'm excited. Reconnecting. Is there literally no internet right now? Oh my goodness. I wonder if that just made like a new stream or something. I guess we'll find out. He's back. True. Is it the same stream or did it just make a new one? I guess it just continued. The same stream, or did it just make a new one? I'm curious what that did. Wait, let's go back. What's the viewer experience here? Reconnecting. Oh, true. Oh, and then he's gonna like when he records the discussion section, he's gonna be in front of the camera this time, and he's changing it all up for Attack on Titan. It's all. I wonder if that's gonna be crazy, guys. That's what Film Buff keeps telling me. I'm excited. Reconnecting. True. Okay, we're here. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I don't know what happened. I don't think my internet died. I think just OBS died somehow. I don't know. Anyway. It's your standard Film Buff stuff. He picks up on plenty of things early and is very media savvy. I mean, true. If you believe that he doesn't cheat, you know. Stream died, true. Masad got him. I don't think so. He's back, true. Revenge of Susan Wojcicki. Yeah, rest in peace. You are live. Welcome back. Same stream. Thank you, guys. Okay. Yes, now we can return to Alec talking to us.
Became a huge fan by the end. It was so much fun, so full of emotion, so full of trauma, great use of the medium. Great...
Oh my god, it's trauma. Is he talking about Takapi? Wait.
Because I was literally so upset at some things here. Really great foreshadowing and beautiful.
What could he be talking about?
Poetry in its presentation and dialogue. Really,
it's got to be Takopi, right, guys?
Poetics.
Or is he talking about My Hero Academia?
Stuff. You can see I have some volumes to my right here. And in the back as well. Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul, of course. My goodness. All right.
Hello, everybody.
Bunny Girl Senpai Season 2 is worth the wait. I didn't even know there was a Season 2. Oh my god. I can't type today. I have seen Season 1 of this, and I never watched... Oh, I forgot. What am I thinking? IMDb is down. Never mind. All right.
Eddie hates... Well... I actually like this series, so Eddie likes Bunny Girl Senpai here. The light novel by Hajime Kamoshida with art by Keiji Mizuguchi, and I specifically like its anime adaptation from Cloverworks. There's a manga too, but like light novel, I haven't read it. But yes, finally, we are here to review the long-awaited Season 2 of the hit series, coming after a 7-year gap from Season 1. Now, technically, the gap was shorter, as we had 3 movies in between, but between movie 1 and 2, there was still a 4-year gap, which isn't like super crazy, but it is definitely a tad bit surprising considering its popularity and the current landscape of adaptations, and the speed that those adaptations release. It's quite uncommon for one to take its sweet time like this. I'm not complaining though, as long as it comes back with quality, I will never mind waiting, and I do think this series is quality.
You know, I am very impressed with the distance the mic is away from him. Like, it sounds good. Like, this is surprising.
Normie Monogatari jokes aside, I love making that joke, but I don't watch Bunny Girl Senpai for the same reasons I watch Monogatari. They just happen to share a very similar surface level premise.
How's Naru shit? I don't know. You'll have to tune in to the video that'll be uploaded tomorrow, I'm sure. And then tune in Sunday for my One Piece initial review thing, which will probably be... I assume it will be... Actually, well, you'll see when it comes out. There's something about YouTube streams that make me straight up miss words when typing a message. This doesn't happen to me on Twitch. I don't know. You're just bad at typing, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe Kyle was right the whole time. No. You gotta watch the 3 movies first. There's 3 movies for Bunny Girl Senpai? I've seen Season 1. Literally, that's it. You know what I was just about to do? I was about to type in IMDb Bunny Girl Senpai, so that's gonna work now. What was I thinking? Do you think the mobile website works? m.imdb. Of course, why not? Anyway. Will I watch it? I don't know. I remember liking Season 1, and then I remember, like, many years later thinking, what did I like about Season 1? I just don't remember. But apparently I did. This guy looks like Chad Warden if he was white. Well, I don't know who that is. Bunny Girl Senpai was, like, my second anime ever. Oh my goodness. Always going to hold a special place in my heart. That series is how I learned things aired weekly. Wow. When did I think I talked about this in my video a while ago. So I must have watched it pretty early. Bunny Girl Senpai. Probably be in this video, right? Evangelion, Kaguya-sama, Demon Slayer, Keijo. No, okay, maybe one earlier. Bunny Girl Senpai. These are the true opinions on Bunny Girl Senpai, okay, guys?
A high school student runs into a girl dressed as a bunny, and seems to be the only person in the world who can see her. Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, follows this boy as he runs into a few people suffering from similar conditions. This is a short 13-episode anime which I honestly don't remember too much about, but I do remember liking it quite a bit. From what I remember, the story is about helping people overcome difficult, stressful things associated with growing up, and from what I remember, it addressed those situations pretty well. I honestly...
Sure, good point. Oh, yeah. We have to tune in to the stream, I guess. Great character interactions. I vaguely remember something like that. I remember that someone like stepped on his shoes, or like someone insulted Mai or something, and he like beat them up. Or like, no, he let them beat him up or something. I don't know, it was weird, but cool. Autosave are doing their reactions to Bunny Girl Senpai, so you can relive that show with them and get into the movies. True. I watched Autosave reactions to something recently. What was it? We'll never know. But it was something. My Hero Academia. What is this? Autosave updates. Oh my god, updates. What's happening?
Hi, I'm Anna.
I'm Ben.
Welcome to our channel.
Today we're going to be talking about Neon Genesis Evangelion and the current situation we're in.
Their volume needs to be louder. They're not small YouTubers. Everyone, make your audio loud enough so people can hear it. Why do they do this?
We currently have 2 copyright strikes. Both are from watching Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Ooh.
If a YouTube channel gets hit with 3 copyright strikes, that means that it is permanently deleted. It is permanently terminated.
I think I heard about this. Wait, I think I saw this on their post page or something. Yeah, 2 copyright strikes. And then Ben linked his, like, second channel, which I'm pretty sure like also gets taken down. Like if your main channel gets deleted, so do like all associated channels, I'm pretty sure. Or they're meant to at least, but
We're going to try our best to not let that happen to our channel. That would suck.
That would really suck.
So going forward, we're going to have to try to play it as safe as possible, unfortunately. We have reached out to the people who gave us the copyright strikes in hopes of working something out or finding a solution, but we have yet to hear back, so...
True. Couldn't you, like, I don't know much about it, you know, I've never got a copyright strike, not yet. I'm sure this year I will with my reactions that I'm doing. But if you believe you're in fair use, can't you just, like, literally contest it and then, like, take it to court if you think you can, like, do that? I don't know. Lamau, even right after he saw it, he's like, I don't remember much. Who, me? No, that was not from, like, 10, that was from, that was recently. I didn't make, that video was, like, 4 years ago, okay? I watched that show ages ago. I think, actually, now that I think about it, what was the timeline of that? I guess maybe it wasn't that long after I watched it.
So this video is part 2.
Believe it or not, this series is not my digest. So when did I watch this? This was... So 2019. I guess it is not that far. 2022, 3 years. True. I still didn't remember it that much. And here we are. It's only worse. Or gotten worse since then. Oh my god, we got a animation breakdown? What is this?
Chainsaw Man Reze Arc in many ways is not your typical straightforward anime movie. Because of the mega brain that is Tatsuki Fujimoto, Reze Arc has deep themes and serious character arcs that balance perfectly with the fan favorite bombastic action set pieces, many of which spark serious conversations about how the types of things we glorify in our modern society give power to our greatest fears. So which of these deep conversations are we having today? None. We're talking about punchy, blood, and guts. What's up, y'all? My name is EliteAri, aka Wei Sensei. I'm a storyboard artist with a degree in animation. Specifically, I'm an action story artist. So, I mean, I've talked a lot about other techniques, visual storytelling, cinematic stuff, but this here today, it's time to really get in my bag. I'm here today to tell you about how Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie perfected its fight scenes. And you better get your notebooks out because I cook with this one. No Jeremy Allen White. This is Deconstructing Anime.
It's too loud, but lovely. That was actually one I was interested in. I hope it's still there. What was the best anime of 2025? Probably pretentious.
2025, the year of, well, bad stuff, man.
What was that? Editing? What? Wait.
2025, the year of...
Is that an AI? That's very funny. I think I've done that at some point where you insert like an AI voice because you misspoke like one word in your thing and you don't want to go and re-record it. We love it.
Well, bad stuff, mainly. The world is on fire, metaphorically speaking, and everything kind of sucks. But hey, at least we had anime, lots and lots and lots and lots of anime. 2025 was a solid year as far as anime is concerned. We had mainstream shows and we had mainstreamer shows. We had underappreciated classics and we had highly anticipated disappointments. We had visual powerhouse.
Should I be doing something like this, I wonder? Like, I don't know how much it helps. Because right now, like okay, I don't know if anyone cares about this, but my miscellaneous videos are structured like this. A couple of days ago, there was this new app. It's just like a stream, you know, I'm here. Oh my god. Also, look how there's like a purple light in the background here. And now it's not on because it broke somehow. Oh my goodness, I'm about to figure that out. But basically what would happen is that it'd be showing the screen and then occasionally like intercutting to actually me, like just straight up, like this. Oh my god, you know. I don't know, maybe. Could be interesting. I dislike this editing style, true. Okay, wait. You are the M in BDSM. I don't know what that stands for. I know it's like a sex thing, but I don't know what it stands for. Yeah, but taking someone to court is a lot of money and time. Yeah, but the idea is that almost certainly, like, I don't think some Japanese company is gonna bother going to court over something like this, but they might, I guess, right? But ideally, also, if you're like creating a reaction channel and it's your full-time thing, you should probably have like some like security fund for if this ever happens. What is this? Why is there a giant foot of an anime woman? Okay. Boo-hoo, we have to respect the shows we steal from. What does that even mean? I don't even know if you're attacking me or autosave. I don't even know what Mill is saying. Did we watch a video? Was it this one? I don't know. That Izayama image. Wait, was it? Where was it? Was it on here? I don't know. God, I just never keep track of anything, guys. Oh my goodness. That was a beautiful video. You're too old for this shit, Ari. True. Leave it to us Gen Z to dissect it. True. I dislike this editing style kind of channel. I'd actively avoid. No, we love, actually, I don't know if we love Probably Pretentious, but we've definitely watched videos from him before. And I think the animation breakdowns were, like, okay, from memory. Of course, our favorite animation breakdown channel, Munko Man. How's he doing? Let's see. Probably not putting out anything. He's working on that Chainsman video. It's gonna be like 5 hours long. for, look at him. He's grinding right now. You need to do Monkerman style. I mean, his style is he talks to the camera, right? Isn't that his style? What's like this one?
Already, I know I'm super late on this. I should have released this video maybe like 2 weeks back, but
I guess he was like cut
past this in terms of quality because the anime industry has changed. Anime is significantly bigger than it used to be, for better, and in this case, for worse. Earlier, anime used to be in.
Also, his room, it reminds me a lot of like many years ago. I lived on a company campus for an internship, and it looked a lot like this. Not exactly the same, but like very, very similar. It's interesting. Anyway.
Appreciated classics, and we had highly anticipated.
What was... Hey, that's me. Why do I have this open? What is this guy made that I'm thinking of? Wait, JGK Season 2 stuff? That probably makes sense. God, in pursuit of my like daily content when it comes to recording miscellaneous stuff, I have all these like half recorded like videos that I've made that I realized like 10 minutes into the recording that I'm like, I'm never gonna upload this because it's just so boring. Yeah, I don't know. One Punch Man reminded me because I made one related to One Punch Man. Holy, how does Chibi Reviews do it? How does he have no shame? How does he just talk about something for 10 minutes without saying anything? True, anime's back, guys.
It is that time once again where I will be doing what I will watch for the upcoming anime season.
Yeah, Heath told me to do this. Wait, I should probably do this. Anyway. Didn't Monkerman make a previous video about how he was a virgin? Yeah, he makes like a yearly video. I've watched like, there's like 4 of them. I don't think I've seen all of them. It's very funny. We love it. Is this a yearly thing? Yes. Dude, he lives in a hotel. Wait, he's like a flight attendant, right? I assume he goes like, actually, that makes sense. Now that you say it, like if he does live in a hotel, that would make sense because the accommodation was kind of like a hotel, like if it was on a company campus. Because Chibi Reviews is a personality. That is true. People, no, actually me and Kyle discussed this, but I feel like people watch Chibi Reviews because of the, belief system and ideology and stuff, but it is true, he is a personality.
Disappointments, we had visual powerhouses, and we had production collapses. It was an eventful year to say the least, a significant step up from 2024. As such, has a list of my top 10 anime of 2025. As per usual, I've seen around 100 new shows this year, so I believe I'm more than qualified to make this list. I'm not one of those people who watches a grand total of 5 mainstream shows and slaps the anime of the year title onto one of them. I've been down in the anime trenches, I've seen the good, the bad.
Wouldn't it be the funniest thing in the world if he had the same best anime as me? But there's no way.
And the ugly, trust me. Anyway, the rules are simple. Anything that aired this year is eligible. I don't care about formats. Movies, TV shows, ONAs, zip files uploaded on the dark web. I don't care if it aired this year. It's eligible. Simple enough, right? Let's jump right into it. Let's not waste time.
What if like it half aired last year and half aired this year? Is that kind of Zenshu? Is that like this year?
Make sure to subscribe. That's a very top 10 thing to do. That doesn't even make sense. I'm no longer funny, I'm afraid. Just subscribe, please. You can also become a member of this channel. Members get at least some fun.
Alright, thank you.
At face value, this show appears to be your typical
I missed it.
and more. Just go down there and press the join button. At number 10, we have Mono. What is Mono, you may ask? It's 12 episodes of pure, unadulterated, wholesome fun.
Is that a cat and a skateboard? That was awesome.
Episodes of pure, unadulterated,
awesome.
Wholesome fun. At face value, this show appears to be your typical goofy, cute girls to cute things IP, but if you really pay attention, if you really dive deep into every nook and cranny of the show, you'll see that it is just your typical goofy, cute girls to cute things IP. That's what it is. It is, however, that formula done right, which to be fair isn't saying much. It's hard to go wrong with those shows, but you get the idea. Mono is pure fun. It appeals to the I like to watch cute anime girls gland in your brain, which is a real thing, by the way. It's located just above the amygdala. It's wholesome, the characters are incredibly likable, their interactions are entertaining.
I've never seen this before, but it looks kind of cool.
To watch, their personalities are endearing. It's just good vibes all around. It's the kind of show you watch with a stupid fucking grin on your face. Also worth mentioning, Mono looks fantastic. It's a high-profile production in every sense of the word. The show is directed by Ryota Aike, who has plenty of high-profile gigs under his belt, gigs like Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 and Attack on Titan, and it features tons of animation highlights. Be it some of the coolest skateboarding animation you'll ever see, be it some exaggerated Kannada school drawings, be it tons of loose but meticulously animated character acting, be it fun, complicated layouts, it was amazing. Overall, an incredibly enjoyable show, one that won't necessarily change your worldview or give you material to quote in philosophical debates, but one that will absolutely make your day better and put a smile on your face. At number 9, we have Dr. Stone Season 4 Part 2.
Oh my goodness. Crazy. Dr. Stone's in the top 10. Please don't put chibi reviews on my screen. I will start saying things that will get my account removed from this website. Wow. Don't put swears in your script if you're just going to censor them. Go all out or don't, brother, bro. Maybe he unscripted this. Like, who knows? Also, I would never swear in a scripted video. Oh my goodness.
2. Dr. Stone is a...
Also, I don't want spoilers for Dr. Stone, so we're skipping this. Wait. Star Wars Visions?
The Star Wars universe is vast and full of possibilities, and as such, an IP like Visions existing just makes sense.
I haven't seen this yet.
An IP filled with short stories set in various corners of this universe with a wide range of stakes, tones, and proximities to that main Empire vs.
This is season 1 footage.
Well, storyline. Also, the animated anthologies format allows a wide range of artists and creative units to give each episode.
Or is there a Lop and Ocho like season 2 follow-up? Maybe, that'd
its
be
own
sick.
unique visual style, even the ones made by the same studio, just good stuff all around. Of course, the highlight of Volume 3 was the final episode, Black.
I don't want spoilers, but Black, okay, interesting. 7.
My Hero Academia Vigilantes.
Oh, this is really good apparently. Oh my goodness.
Out of all the shows in this list, Vigilantes
He's also like this.
He surprised me the most. As someone who isn't the biggest MHA fan and doesn't think too highly of unnecessary spin-offs, I wasn't expecting much from it, but like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. Conceptually, it addressed some of my biggest gripes with the main series. The idea that in it, I was basically expected to root for law enforcement, for example, it was negated by the vigilante aspect of this title. Besides all that, I find the Vigilantes cast to be a lot more interesting, practical, and nuanced than the hunks of bland, too-good heroism and needlessly unbending ideals that is the main cast. They're more human, if that makes sense, plus in my opinion, the narrative is more engaging. Comparisons that'll undoubtedly anger some of you aside, Vigilantes is just fun. The characters are endearing, the plot is well constructed, the visuals are really solid, an amazing project all around. At number 6, we have Demon Slayer Infinity Castle.
Oh my goodness.
Before you folks with your bizarre hate bonus for the series click off and discuss, let me put your minds at ease. Infinity Castle is on this list because of its visual prowess, not its narrative competency.
True. My god, Demon Slayer is a bad movie, true.
Happy? Now keep watching.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, Infinity Castle is the best iteration of the Demon Slayer IP when it comes to visuals, and it's the peak of studio ufotable and therefore the anime industry as a whole when it comes to all things digital. The grand Infinity Castle set piece that steamrolled past many of the limitations that plague 3D use in anime, coupled with the flawless compositing, the impressive 2D animation, and the inconsistent but ultimately decent direction made this movie a visual treat. Over on the narrative front, I wasn't terribly impressed. I felt like the movie was riddled with unnecessary
Okay, so Reese, is it going to be number 1 or is it going to be number 3? That's my guess.
flashbacks and less than stellar pacing. There wasn't anything explicitly bad about it, plus the Akasa stuff was quite well written, the story was fine, it was just presented in a somewhat obnoxious manner. Ultimately, this movie was what I'd call a true blockbuster in that it was a visual spectacle, a larger-than-life happening that didn't let the story get in the way, if that makes sense. It outgrossed Superman for fuck's sake, of course it was as approachable as humanly possible. At number 5, we have Call of the Night Season 2. The first season of Call of the Night was an entertaining watch, but ultimately it wasn't particularly substantial, relying instead on its overall aesthetic.
Oh, I've seen this character before.
An effective formula given the show's audiovisual novelty, but one that would get old if Season 2 also relied on it, the law of diminishing returns I believe it's called. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. Season 2 used the visually captivating aesthetic this IP boasts as a stepping
Oh, I've seen that character too. This is like a super popular show.
stone and told an incredibly compelling story, all while making sure not to overestimate itself and veer too far into the self-seriousness rabbit hole. It was fun, it was entertaining, it was emotional where it needed to be, it was damn near perfect. Also, of course, the visuals/direction was stellar, albeit not particularly friendly to those who suffer from photosensitive epilepsy. Like seriously, they added every single light leak overlay they could find. Overall, a very fun watch, a significant step up from the first season. At number 4, we have Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl
Oh my god, the Bunny Girl Senpai is so high up.
Senpai Season 2. The second season of Bunny Girl Senpai was a joy to watch.
This is crazy because I haven't heard this show mentioned in so long, and now 2 videos have mentioned it in rapid succession. This
Much
is
in a
wild.
way only Bunny Girl Senpai can be. As per usual, every single character interaction and line of dialogue was perfectly crafted, witty, and meaningful, with simple exchanges having tons of weight and entertainment.
I feel like there's no way the show can be as good as I remember it being. Because I also remember it being like also really dumb at some points, but like in a way where it's I kind of liked it. I don't know, it's a weird show.
Value. I felt like the season tried to be a bit too dramatic near the end, something I'll have to deduct a few points for, but overall, the story was really well crafted. I loved that whole quote-unquote Santa storyline and the way it tied the various mini-arcs together, making the season feel more cohesive writing-wise. Again, an extremely enjoyable watch.
Wow, interesting. One Piece will be number 1. Maybe, I guess it's possible. I don't know anything about this guy. I guess it could be number 1. Love Ari recognizing characters from porn. Wait, was that like a porn anime? I don't know. The majority of, if I recognize the characters, almost certainly from like Twitter fan art, I'm guessing. Is Miller's shadow banned from Top Chat? Apparently everyone always says this. I don't know. It's like the most popular non-mainstream show. The one I recognize characters from? That's interesting. He's not appearing at all for me. Maybe you blocked him. Is that possible? Bunny Girl is a funny show with strong emotional beats. All right, that's good. All right.
At number 3, we have Solo Leveling Season.
Oh my god, I don't think Takubi's going to be on this list. But if it is number 1, it's going to be the funniest thing in the world because he said, like, I've seen 100 anime, you haven't. And we're going to have the same number 1, but I hope not.
2. I'm sure some of you are upset at me for putting Solo Leveling this high up on this list, but hear me out. I don't care. Like, I don't at all. I have said this before, Solo Leveling is a show that knows exactly.
It is. I am very interested to watch Solo Leveling, just because everyone says it's bad. Or, like, the only thing good about it is the action. I am curious if that's the case.
What it is, it knows exactly what the fans want, and it gives it to them without being overly indulgent or needlessly self-serious. It's the perfect formula. It is fast food, sure, it's not a gourmet meal, it won't change your life or leave you with philosophical questions, but it doesn't need to. All it needs to do is be fun, and that's exactly what it does. Out of all the shows in this list, this is the one I've had the most fun watching, and that's fine. It's fine if a show is specifically created with entertainment in mind, and it's fine to like those shows. That doesn't make you or your taste any lesser, trust me. More about the show, Season 2 of Solo Leveling was a lot more large-scale compared to Season 1 with grand battles and massive quantities of action. Unlike Season 1, it focused less on character development, but it more than made up for that by dialing the entertainment factor up to 11. If anything, it used the foundation laid by the first season to the fullest. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the production team holding up their end of the bargain. The high-octane, blood-pumping action animation and Hiroyuki Sawano's outstanding music allowed this action-centric plot to breathe and spread its wings, bringing out the best of the admittedly one-note source material. Fantastic stuff. At number 2, we...
Oh my god, what's gonna be?
We have Chainsaw Man ReZe.
Oh my goodness. I didn't predict this. That's kind of crazy. Sleep aid, sure. Apparently.
As someone who isn't the biggest Chainsaw Man fan, ReZe was a pleasant...
What on earth would be number 1? I guess it could be literally anything, right? It could be One Piece. It could be that Apocalypse Hotel that both Heath and Mother's Basement like. It could literally be My Hero Academia, and that'd be the funniest thing in the world. I don't know.
Surprise. Of course, I had read the manga prior to watching the movie, and I did think highly of this arc, but I didn't expect it to be this good. The movie was a crisp, tightly paced, and outstandingly well-produced project. It came in, it got to the point, and it left without overstaying its welcome, something I wish certain other mainstream action movies would learn from. Writing-wise, I found ReZe to be quite endearing, and her dynamic with Denji to be quite well done, plus the arc did a fantastic job of highlighting just how sinister and morbid the Chainsaw Man universe is. Sure, I wasn't fond of some of the comedy, and I never will be. That ship has long since sailed, but it was fine. Overall, I'd say it was very well written. Of course, we also had the production value, which in my opinion was the star of the movie. The utterly mind-blowing direction and animation, and Kensuke Ushio's phenomenal soundtrack were the real highlights of the movie in my opinion. Production-wise, ReZe was absolutely, completely and utterly mind-blowing, and overall it was a great watch. Before we get to my number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions, something.
Oh my god, honorable mentions. I don't know. I don't know. Are we back? My goodness, why is this happening? Just when I'm ranting about Stranger Things, the middle of the killer. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway. But for context, I haven't seen Stranger Things yet. Okay, guys? So please don't spoil anything. But I'm excited to watch it. It's MHA, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man. He hates them all. Well, Chainsaw Man's up here. You know, we love it. Wait. No, he loves them all. They're all up here. It's fantastic. This guy's probably just pretentious or something. That is true. It is in the name. F, stream died again. Yeah, I wonder why. Is my internet like messing up? I don't know. I have to figure this out later. Probably bro forgot to pay his internet bill. Maybe, I don't know. Welcome back, or we're back. He's back. True. Did I miss anything? I don't even know what I was talking about. I think the last thing I said was about Stranger Things. I haven't seen it. I'm excited. The season 4 was like my favorite season of Stranger Things by far, and it'd be very funny if I didn't like season 5. And I hope I kind of don't like it because it'd be really, really funny. What do we missed after Chainsaw Man? We haven't got there yet. He's doing honorable mentions. He did City the Animation, and that was it. I'm excited. Oh my goodness.
Dress Up Darling Season 2 was a pleasant upgrade from the
City the Animation, and now Dress Up Darling, whatever this is.
Previous season in every way imaginable. It leaned into more mature themes and ideas. It did so well, and it looked incredible while doing so. Okitsura, I fell in love with an Okinawan girl, but I just wish I knew what she's saying. Jesus, that's a mouthful, was a hidden gem this year. The show had this rustic, homely feel with endearing characters and entertaining character interactions. Really fun stuff. And with those titles out of the way, let's finally wrap this list up. At number 1, we have Takopi's original.
Sure, all you need to do is watch 3 anime like me, and you somehow see the best anime of the year. Oh my goodness.
Takopi's Original Sin is a short anime clocking in at a mere 6 episodes, but in that short duration, it manages to tell a story more devastating, more gut-wrenching, more captivating, more powerful than many of its longer contemporaries. The show started with an eerily true-to-life depiction of bullying and its consequences, presenting a sickening series of soul-crushing events that can only be described as, well, soul-crushing. It then takes a supernatural sci-fi turn, but it does so without ruining the authenticity and the hopelessness that made the previous parts special. Takopi and his magical gadgets didn't immediately fix all of Shizuka's woes a la Doraemon. The show Takopi's Original Sin is a twisted homage to. It didn't magically bring the characters together because that's not how the real world works. The story also focused on characters like Marina and Azuma and did a fantastic job of portraying them as products of their circumstances, which in turn made the conclusion of them trying to grow past said circumstances, past the cards dealt to them by life, so much more effective. And speaking of the conclusion, that's the one area in which the show dropped the ball in my opinion. It wasn't bad, but it could have...
True, he didn't understand the ending. That's so sad, oh my goodness. Imagine not understanding the perfect ending.
Fleshed out a lot more. The idea of pain being a chain that gets passed on from one person to another doesn't really work when that chain finally breaking doesn't get the time or the gravity it deserves. I've talked about this before, but long story short, I feel like that final conversation could use a lot of work. Besides all that, the show was a visual powerhouse. Directed by Shinya Ino and featuring a who's who of industry-leading talent, this was one of the best directed...
This is probably it. This is the coolest shot in Takopi. It's the POV shot of Marina going to the house. It's so cool.
Featuring a who's who of industry-leading talent, this was one of the best directed and animated shows 2025 had to offer, which definitely aided the storytelling aspect. A memorable watch overall. I can't really call it fun, can I? I'll go with memorable. A memorable watch overall. And that's it. That's my list. Let me know if you guys agree down in the comments. And while...
Oh my god, I do agree. My number 1 anime was his number 1 anime. Oh my goodness. This year was probably pretentious, true. I really love the summer Hikaru died. This is something that I'm mildly interested in. Zenshu, true. You guys want to know the real ranking of anime? Let's see it. EliteAri. Spoilers for my digest, guys. If for some reason you're midway through my digest and don't want to be spoiled on the conclusion rankings. Actually, I guess there's no real way to do this, but surely I had a few anime in my 5 out of 5s, right? This is definitely not these. What are they? I guess Wonder Egg. They're 17 to 20. But that didn't come out this year. You know what? I haven't seen anything this year, so who knows? Ay. I recently heard someone say Takumi was overrated. Yeah, because it's like popular now to say that it's really good, so people are gonna hate it. What's been your favorite moment from the Blind Wave subathon so far? I don't know, because I haven't watched any of it. But my favorite moment was when it turned midnight and the Miller sent the screenshot of their stream. It was very funny. Like legitimately very funny. My favorite moment has been going to checking their stream out like every few hours and like just hoping that it's over, and it'll be very, very funny if they like didn't make the deadline. But yeah. And then I guess I watched like some reaction to something, and then Aaron was in makeup and stuff, and I thought that was very cool. So I guess that's my favorite moment.
Hey guys, Cruel Blind Wave.
Where is it? Yeah, this thing.
Hey guys, Cruel Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
Look at him. He looks so cool. We love it. I'm so glad I got a photo of Jake kissing. Wait, was that even in the thing? I don't even remember. That's very funny. True. I just saw it. That's great. We love it. My goodness. You should post it on the Blind Wave subreddit and be like, guys, oh my god, Happy New Year, or something. I wonder if they'd be pissed at whoever's streaming when it ends. Maybe. No, haven't they already met their deadline? Didn't they? Did the One Piece reactions, or I don't know. We love Blind Wave. Oh my god, let's catch up on the Moist Critical stuff. He's been commenting on stuff recently. Stranger Things, true. What is this? Oh my god. Nvidia pushing 5090 prices to $5,000 in 2026. Rumor claims. True, because we all need our 5090s, guys. Okay, that's what we need. We need to go out and buy our 5090 for our video games we play. The nightmare finally ended. True. What does he say about One Punch Man?
The nightmare finally ended. One Punch Man Season 3 just concluded, and it actually went out on a decent note.
I have heard this. I've seen like clips on TikTok, and he like looks really good somehow, the finale episode.
Final episode of Season 3 was one of the better ones of the season, which isn't saying a lot. That's like saying your most recent fart was the least stinky. Not to say that it was like an all-around bad episode or something, but it was such a horrible season that even like a decent moment just feels very sad still. Unfortunately, this season was a wash. Like 6 episodes ago, it was just dead, and there was nothing they could do to save it. They couldn't get the defibrillator out and shock it back to life or anything with a great episode. Not that a great episode ever came, but with the Saitama versus Orochi fight and Flashy Flash fight.
You know what is kind of surprising to me? How high rated season 2 was. I didn't realize like in the mainstream or like IMDb, I guess. It's like pretty comparable. Like season 1, season 2, and then like obviously season 3 over here. But yeah, anyway. 100 Meters got released on Netflix 2 days ago, so you'll be doing a discussion with Kyle by next Thursday, right? I mean, if he... No, I probably not. I have, like, way too much stuff I need to do right now. Like, apparently there's an Evangelion discussion happening either was it this weekend? Or, like, next weekend or whatever? So I need to watch a lot of that. Obviously, I'm watching One Piece. Naruto is, like, till the end of the month, so I don't have to worry about that. I have to get on top of recording some miscellaneous videos in case nothing more, like, time-sensitive comes up. I'm watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners so I can do like reactions to it. There's too much going on right now. Moist Critical has been commenting on stuff for the last 3 years. That is true. We need to catch up. Isn't 100 Meters just Uma Musume if they got rid of horses? No, 100 Meters is Fujimoto's favorite anime or something. Or like promoted it at some point. It was very funny. So we love that. Every anime you need to watch.
I've been watching anime seasonally for well over half a decade now, and over the years I've come across quite a few stacked seasons. The winter of 2022 had the 2 blockbusters Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer. The fall of 2022 had Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho, My Hero Academia.
When I think of the best anime season ever, I think of my anime list. What was it? 21 winter? Attack on Titan, Season 4, Part 1. Mushoku Tensei. Slime, second season. ReZero, second season. Well, I promise I'm going to say Wonder Egg Priority. I guess that's probably it. But this was my favorite time when anime was airing.
And Bleach airing simultaneously. The previous summer had Dandadan, Kaiju 8, My Dress Up Darling, Bunny Girl Senpai, and more. Basically, it's not that uncommon to come across stacked seasons of anime. However, off the top of my head, I'm struggling to think of a season of anime as outlandishly high profile as the winter of 2026. The upcoming winter season is absolutely insane. It has it all. Commercial juggernauts? Check. Highly anticipated adaptations of critically acclaimed source materials? Check. Showcases of raw animation power? Check. Shows directed by some of the most promising young directors in the industry? Check. You get the idea. As such, and as always, has a list of every single anime I'll watch from the upcoming winter.
I should do like a reacting to every, like the thing Studio Gek did, right? Like reacting to the first anime, first episode of every anime this season. It could be fun, and it could even help me like figure out what to watch, I guess. Our friends watch JJK's Shibuya arc. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. What are they gonna say? Does anything interesting happen in episode 6 to 9? Probably not, right? Maybe episode 9? Is that when Gojo is doing the stuff in the train station? Oh, it is! I'm so good.
Gojo's still alive.
Come on, do the domain expansion.
Crazy, that's the first time I've seen it.
Wait.
They're trying to put people in front of you.
He's gonna do it, guys. Get ready. Oh my god.
Is he gonna use his expansion? It's such a moral dilemma. Oh, like he doesn't want to be the
god.
Yeah, even if they die, like he can't be the one to kill him. That's actually smart. Very smart.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Oh my gosh,
He's gonna kill everyone. Oh my god. Anyway. Now the weird thing is that I'm pretty sure only 2 of these two are the only ones watching for the first time, and the rest of them have seen it, so interesting. We love it. Yeah, wow, winter 2021 memories go hard. True. Remember back when they had the 5th guy? There was a 5th guy? What does that mean?
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you mean in Blind Wave when they had Shane? The guy on the right is my favorite. I'd marry him. What?
Characters. Where?
This guy? I don't know enough about Studio Gek to know which one is my favorite reactor. This guy's like the main one, right? Like this is the Eric or the Surge from the normies. Like he's the main guy, right? How does every reaction channel have one of those? I guess I haven't seen enough RTTV to know who that one is. I know who it isn't. Like,
Yo, what's good?
This guy's the main guy, right? Like in RTTV. What are other like group like reaction channels? I guess there's not really any others, right? The normies, Blind Wave, RTTV. Are there any like large ones like that? I don't know. Nothing comes to mind. Anyway. Oh no, Gravity Falls spoilers. Oh my goodness. I've actually seen this episode. His name was Brig, apparently. Did he die?
Guys, it's officially the end of an era, and
no clickbait.
Wait, this? I don't even know who this is. I don't recognize him.
Unfortunately, this isn't clickbait. Yeah, I'm gonna be stepping away from the YouTube grind indefinitely. Not a day-to-day injury.
Wow.
But yeah, I just recently graduated a business degree, and I got a job opportunity that I'm gonna take, and it's gonna require me to be traveling out of state and just with like our full-time schedule of us.
This is unreal. How could he do this? Also, it feels kind of crazy to me to step away from a 300,000 subscriber channel, which is getting, how many views are they having per month? I guess unless they have very poor like monetization or something. Oh, why do I even bother? Why do I think that I can do this every time I stream? Okay, anyway.
Pumping out so much content. It's just like, it was just kind of impossible to like try to work out, you know, a part-time scenario. So here we are, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is kind of weird. I wonder, like, how much money do they make?
Characters.
Like, they got to split it, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways. Do they not have, like, advanced, like, early patrons or whatever? Early access? Why did it not work? Studio Gak. 3 million views for the last 30 days. That's like Gigic numbers, right? But Gigic would get, like, sponsorships and stuff on top of it, obviously. Did I spell it wrong? Gigic. I mean, double Gigic's views in the last 30 days. With a Patreon. Again, this is like 9 months ago, but I assume it's pretty similar. I don't think they've blown up that much crazy. 10,000 members, which would mostly be here for early access, almost entirely, which would be $5. So they're getting 50,000 a month. So, or 600,000 a year, roughly, like before taxes. Let's just halve it. So it's like 300,000 a year divided by 5. 60K a year. And the channel's growing. I don't know if I would step away with this, like for a job. I'd probably keep this as my job. But interesting.
Yeah. Okay, just smiling through it all, man.
Oh, what
it's like at the worst part of any show. McKay's just
No,
I mean, it's not the
Like, the thing is also, you could, like, do it for another year and then, like, step away. Unless you, like, graduated, like, a year ago or something, right? Like, I don't know. Anyway. The tall blonde Chad, he was a tennis player. I only remember that because I was a tennis player too. You know what? I guess I have not seen enough not autosave, Studio Gak. Because I don't know the law. I only watch, like, occasional reactions from them. Now he has a real job now. True. 1/5 because they probably share everything. Yeah, I did the 1/5. 300,000 divided by 5, 60,000 a year. And that's like assuming 50% tax and like everything, which I don't think it would be that high, but it might be, I guess. Depends. And what Patreon takes, like a what? Is it 5% share? Patreon. How much of a cut does Patreon take? Is it 5%? I think it is. 5 to 10%. Okay. So I don't know. I think they'd be doing decently well. And the channel is getting a ridiculous number of views. I don't know. It's interesting.
Pressing. Like, it's really exciting for Brig. Like, we're gonna still do some cool new stuff. Like, it's all good.
Instead of dropping your condolences for Brig, drop your
excitement.
Drop your Brig reaction moments. Drop your favorite Brig.
I wonder if there is like a, I don't know, obviously I don't have a business and I don't do a reaction channel. I wonder if there's like a thing where it's like they technically, because they're all co-owners, none of them actually get access to the money. It's like a thing where the entity of the company gets the money and then they like pay themselves a salary, and the salary is like ridiculously low, like 20,000 or something like that. I guess that could be a thing. And because of that, he like, it's not really worth staying here. I don't know. I guess it's possible. Anyway, I should end the stream now because I said this was going to be short and I have a lot of things to do. I would love to stream longer, but unironically, I have to be on top of my YouTube stuff. Creedon has sent the 100 meters trailer. Now, I'm fairly sure I already watched this on stream like a while ago. We'll watch it again. Why not? 100 meters.
富樫、お前もう世界目指せんじゃね?
He had
今日からみんなとクラスメイトになる小宮君だ。
He had passion.
走るの好きなの?
Cool animation.
僕、何も。
I've got nothing.
この世界にはすごく簡単なルールがあるんだ。
I know the voice actor. Who is it? I know it.
大抵のことは100メートルを誰よりも速く走れば全部解決する。今からでも速くなれるかな。
人生は常に失う可能性に満ちている。君がやりたいことは何ですか?
Oh my god.
すごい。
この世にはたった100メートルで人生を狂わされる人間もいるんだ。
恐れ入った。人生すべてを記録にかけるとは。
現実が何か分かってなきゃ現実からは逃げられない。
Is that Orsted? Voice actor? Oh, I remember that. That was a cool shot. I remember that.
君は考えたことないかい? あの一瞬は何のためにある? 次のレースは俺の25年。そして今、100円。
I should watch it. It looks good. It reminds me of just how much I thought I liked it the first time I saw it. Maybe it is worth watching. I just need to make the time for it. Yay. I mean, it looks really cool. Like, visually it looks cool. The story is like an interesting story. I don't know. And Fujimoto said it was good. Like, yes, Lord Fujimoto, as you say, please. I will watch this thing you tell me. Ping Pong the animation vibes. Maybe. I haven't seen it. Kenjiro Tsuada spotted. True, that's Orsted, right? And Kishibe and blah, 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 blah. All these others. Who did I watch? He was in something recently that I watched. He was in ReZero Season 3 and sounded very different. He was in something else too. Oh, he was in One Punch Man in his Black Samurai, Atomic Samurai. True. All right. Anyway, that's it, guys. Nanami. True, he is also Nanami. Who else is he? Let's think. Who knows? He's in random things, and every now and then I'll be like, "What is that? Is that Orsted? Oh my goodness." Yeah. Anyway, who knows? Maybe we'll see him in something else big this year. Maybe not. But thanks for watching, guys. See you the next time you watch one of my videos on EliteAri. That will be coming out every day, okay? Until I run out of content. Right now, it is Gojo. Really? I had no idea. That's actually crazy. Wow. Yo, I'm that's what I think of when I think of Gojo as a voice actor. Because it's a big meme. But yes, bye-bye.